Hi everybody from TechnoLost, so welcome to the final review of the LG Nexus 5. Well, let's start with a quick recap of the hardware specs of this device. We have the CPU, which is the Snapdragon 800, clock at 2.26 GHz. We have 2 GB of LPDDR3 memory. We have, of course, the GPU, which is the Adreno 330, clock at 450 MHz. And we have different sizes for concerning internal storage, 16 or 32 GB. We have, of course, the display, which is 4.95 inches. This is an IPS display, Full HD resolution with a density of 445 pixels per inch, covered by Corning Gorilla Glass version 3. Now, this device, of course, is LTE capable, as you can read here from the icon, and of course, it's Wi-Fi dual band with the new standard AC, NFC, Bluetooth 4. We have the camera, which is 8 megapixel backside illuminated sensor with an f2.4 aperture size. The front-facing camera is 1.3 megapixel. The battery is 2300 mAh, and we have version 4.4 KitKat. So the latest Android for what concerns this Nexus 5. The device is even, pretty light. It's 130 grams, and the size is pretty good. It has a wonderful screen with total surface ratio. Very, very good. I will tell you that this device supports Android KitKat version 4.4. So I'm going to give you now a quick overview of the new features of Android version 4.4. I mean, these are not the whole set of features, but are just the most interesting and the most, easy to see. So the first thing is that we have, of course, the widget in the lock screen, but by default they are disabled. You must enable the widget just to have here more stuff. You can enable here directly the camera, as you can see, and you can even swipe up to reveal automatically, Google Now. Then we have the new notification bar. As you can see, we don't have the arrow indicating download and upload, but if you get here you will see the arrow indicating download and upload even into the Wi-Fi, which normally are now disabled into the notification bar. We have a few other stuff, like for instance, if we get directly into the settings, now the possibility to select the default home launcher, or even the possibility to select the default apps for what concern messages, for instance. Let me tell you where is it, because I don't remember. Yes, here. This is here. We have Hangout nowadays for the default for messages. We have the new settings for concerned printers, so we can even here install a printer or a cloud print. Very, very interesting. And as you can see here, we have bigger icons in respect of the previous Nexus 4, for instance, or version of Android I'm talking about, bigger icons, bigger default icons. Now the launcher is directly integrated with Google Now, so if we go to the first page on the left, we directly reveal Google Now. We can here finally, as you can see, move homes, that's something that we could not do in the previous version, and we can change the number of homes if we want. We can just remove a home or add a new one. So this is very nice. We even have directly integrated voice recognition. So if we are here everywhere in the home launcher, we just have to say, "Okay, Google, say hello to our friends." Here we go. We get directly into Google Now. So this is pretty nice. We have then a new dialer, which is pretty nice. We can, of course, here, this is really interesting. We can search directly from here. If we select pizza, we have not only what we have inside our what we have inside for what concerns pizza, but we even reveal the most interesting places for concern pizza, starting from nearest from us to on. very interesting here. And we even have the possibility to have this caller ID by Google, so we can show the name of people and business not in my contacts. And if it doesn't understand the name because it's not able to recognize the name, it tells you a list from where this person is calling. Sorry, very interesting with this new dialer. Then we have the new Gmail client, which is pretty not that different from the standard Gmail. We have, of course, Quick Office already installed. We have here Drive, but we even have Quick Office already installed. We have the new keyboard together with emoticons. We have the new gallery, as I told you, into the multimedia focus with the new editor. And we have, of course, the HDR plus support into the camera here. So we have even less easy to spot differences from the previous version of Android. We have new API which let us go into full screen mode in selected stuff, not only into the video player. This is very nice. So if we go into the video player right now, we can see everything into full screen mode, completely hiding the navigation bar and the status bar like this. And this is pretty nice because some new games, just let me show you what we continue talking, like for instance Beach Buggy Blitz already use this new feature, completely hiding the navigation bar and these star bars, which is very nice. Then we have the new support for what concern the IR blaster. We have support for what concern low consumption sensor, like the one for the step counter and so on. We have the possibility, this is not starting right now, don't know why, the possibility to completely record what we're doing. Look at this, sorry, Asphalt 8, as I told you, completely hides now the navigation bar and the status bar, pretty good. So we have the possibility, as I told you, to record what we do on the screen, but we have to use ADB right now to do it. We have a new engine for the browser based on Chromium, not on WebKit. And we have new stuff for what concern the NFC payment, touch and pay. Of course, we have to activate NFC, and we have the new IRT runtime for Android KitKat, the one that is going to replace the Dalvik right now. These are more or less all the stuff dealing with the new KitKat version 4.4. We have, of course, the multimedia side of this device, which I do suggest you to give a look to my dedicated focus. Just to sum up, this device is not bad at all for concerned multimedia side, although it doesn't excel in any kind, anything, because it's not the best camera on the market, it's not the best video player, but definitely it's not bad at all. Especially for concerned the camera, I can see that it does have an optical image stabilizer, which is something really uncommon nowadays. And moreover, it is maybe the best Nexus devices with the best camera right now on the market. For what concerns the browsing, let me show you. The browsing is pretty fast and nice with this LG Nexus 5. As I told you, the browser engine now is based on Chromium, not on WebKit anymore. So you can see pretty fast and smooth, no problem with this device. We have to know that we don't have any more support on this LG KitKat version 4.4, but we have to use browser like, for instance, Puffin, which already has the integrated Flash plugin inside itself, and we cannot use anymore the Flash plugin like we did, for instance, with browser like Lightning anymore. So just to sum up everything here, let's talk about the pro and the cons of this device. First things, at least to me, this is a very good looking device, very nice, pretty, not that thin, but definitely it's not bad at all. Very, very light. Very good ratio between, screen and total front surface. Very, very good. This is maybe one of the smallest 5 inches display and devices actually on the market. Very, very nice. The screen, talking about the screen is pretty good. It's a 495 inches, a very, very bright screen. Good outdoor visibility, no problem. Pretty decent, color saturation. Although, just to be, if you really want to find something negative in this display, maybe it doesn't have the best color saturation or the best blacks, of course, but definitely it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's a very, very good display. The camera of the device is not bad at all. Consider it's 8 megapixel f2.4. Nevertheless, thanks to the optical image stabilizer, does a pretty good job for concerned night shot or even video recording, because they are steady, very, very steady video recording. We have the device, which is maybe one of the fastest actually on the market. It's extremely fast, no problem in everyday usage. Very, very nice indeed. Of course, it's tiny, so it's very easy to handle. Even with one hand, you can reach almost all the front display of the device. And we have a very good ratio for what concern performance and price. This device, as I told you, costs about 349 euros for the 60 gigabyte version and 399 euros for the 32 gigabyte version. Now let's talk about the cost of this device. Maybe the battery, 2300 milliampere hours. Sorry, this is not maybe the biggest battery on a 5-inch devices. Nevertheless, you can reach the end of the days with a medium usage. Of course, if you start heavily using this device, you will need to recharge it at the middle of the afternoon, more or less. With a very low usage, you can get up to 2 days nevertheless. Well, another cons, at least to me, is the fact that this device, as every other Nexus device, to be honest, cannot be expanded for what concerns internal storage. So you must live with the free space you have, 32 or 16, which are, to be more precise, 12 or 26 gigabyte when you start it for the first time. Of course, we have the fact that the USB host functionality are disabled by default. You must use and you must buy some apps on the market to enable it. But these are very light cons in respect of the many pros that this device has, especially the price. So I do really suggest you this device to everyone who has wants a device with great value for your money. So for what concerns the final review of this Nexus 5, that's all once more. Thanks for watching and bye from TechnoLost.